progress tracking analysis within the app. The thing that I like about this is that when I set up my targets, I always have random drills, but I can have my dad measure the times, the score, and it gives me a hit factor instantaneously. All you got to do now is just really, once you get on this on the app uploaded, you go to quick stage. I have 3 targets, so I'll pick three targets. I'm gonna change this to, there you go. So here we go. I'm gonna fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna stop the drill, and you can see my dad can score it. So I'll just say I got all alphas that run. It gives me a hit factor. It gives me my best split. I can save it. I can also take a picture of the drill if I want to. If I take a picture of that, use the camera, whatever it is, and then so I can remember how it was set up. Or I can just click save altogether. And once I click save, it'll show me this almost like a score sheet. My efficiency is 100%, whatever it is, my overall time was this, my hit factor is really high. And then at the end of the day, maybe a month later, I'm just gonna go back here and I go, you know what, I wanna go back to the training I did in November 6th. So I click that day and these things will show up. This is the 2 stages. It'll say quick stage, depending on what training I was doing. Here's my first run, all alpha. I did it in 221. Here's my hit factor, 13 something. In the next run, I was able to do all alpha 167 with a hit factor 17. So if you continue to do this, eventually you'll start to see the progress. And one of the most favorite drills right now that we have is called the Build Drill Challenge. So Build Drill Challenge, you would be able to chase your dreams of trying to be one of the baddest, fastest shooters in the country, come out of the holster, fire 6 rounds on target, and you could come out winning more money than the actual winner of the US Nationals altogether by just shooting this particular drill. So this is one of those things that you can see your progress leading up to the match or the challenge and see how quickly you're going and how much you're able to replicate that by watching your scores, not only your time, and constantly repeating that movement over and over. When you have a particular drill that you like to do over and over, this is one of those things that's really gonna shine in the app because you can now track not only your time, but also your hits.
Brought to you by Shooters Global. We created the advanced training system and next-gen shot timers to help you progress faster.
All right, guys, here I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna perform the Build Drill Challenge. 6 rounds Build Drill on target, all alpha is the goal here. See how fast I can do this with this app. Here we go. One Charlie, 198. I tried to push the speed a little bit there. So now you're gonna see my first shot was 0.99 and overall it was 0.98. I click stop. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 Charlie. So I didn't do as good as I thought I would. 14.14 hit factor. Then I can click save. I can take a photo and it gives me a score sheet like this, which is really cool. My best split was 0.18. That was actually on my last shot, and the rest of them is pretty much on here. I need to work on that 1 Charlie. That 1 Charlie happened on the 3rd shot as I saw my sights dip just a little bit too far down. So I got 1 Charlie, 198. All right, guys, we're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna do this again, the same exact drill. There's the run, 195. I made that last improvement. Now I have all alphas on target. My best split was 0.19, again 0.19, a couple of 0.19s there. Stop it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have a 15 hit factor. Click save on this. It'll show me a score sheet. And then now if I really go back to the activity on that day, you can see prior to this, I had a 198 with a 14 hit factor because I had 5 alphas, 1 Charlie. It gave me a hit factor of 14.14. Revisiting that same exact drill, you can see how this will quickly track your progress, as now I have all alpha, 195, even slightly faster, and now it gave me a 15.38 hit factor. So you can see the more you do this over and over, whether it's like later on in the day, 3, 4 days later, you can always come back to this and just pick whatever random date and it'll show you the quick stages that you were running it in. This is when I was messing around with the timer, and these are the 2 actual live fires that I just did just now. 3 minutes apart, and you can see whatever the improvement is in the tracking of it. So with that said, the app itself is really cool because now not only are you seeing each and every single one of your runs being recorded, you're seeing whether you're deteriorating or whether you're still improving, and you have to now tie that into what needs to improve. For me, looking back at this, I'm gonna look back at this and go, you know what? My first shots weren't all that fast. They were both at 0.95 and 0.98. I'd love to have that down, maybe down to 0.90, and then I will drop my overall time by a little bit, or 0.8 something, and that will drop my overall time a little bit. My shooting speed, I can always work on that, but that one, I like it because that gave me the alpha scores that I have. So I'm just gonna work on my first shot, which will allow for my time to drop, which means I'm just gonna work on it on dry fire at home. Just work on first shot by itself with the timer, with movement and all that stuff.